So let's talk backup plan. Do you have a backup plan if something were to happen to your sourdough starter that you've worked so hard to have? Well, my plan is to always have a little bit of dehydrated sourdough starter set aside. When I need it, or if I would like to bake with it, I just break it down. And on day one, I'm going to start with just 5 grams of that sourdough starter. I'm going to add 25 grams of water, and I'm going to be patient. I'm going to mix it up. It's warmer water because we all know that sourdough starter, when it dries, it turns to cement. So you have to be patient with this process. Once it's all mixed, you're going to add in 25 grams of bread flour, and then you're going to give that a nice stir as well. And then you're going to set it aside overnight. Just cover it lightly and see you tomorrow. On day 2, take a peek. We're going to grab 10 grams of our sourdough starter, throw away the rest, add in again 25 grams of water and 25 grams of flour, set it aside. On day 3, we are already starting to see a few bubbles, which is pretty joyful. You're going to do the process again. 10 grams of your sourdough starter, and it's hard to measure 10 grams. So when you look at this hot mess, you can see that I had to scrape like half of it out. But then you're going to go ahead, add your 25 grams of water. And today I'm closing it all up because I'm going to shake the heck out of this jar and grab all the sourdough remnants that I have scraped across the jar, just trying to get to 10 grams in my jar. And once I've got that beautifully combined, I'm going to add 25 grams of flour, you guessed it, and I'm going to give that a mix, and I'm going to set it aside until day 4. And it's day 4, and you guessed it. I'm taking 10 grams of that discard. I'm going to add just about 20 grams of water this time, and I'm going to shift my ratio just a little bit because you can see how soupy it's been. And then I'm going to add in, instead of 25, I'm going to add 30 grams of that flour, and we're going to set it aside and wait until tomorrow. And on day 5, you can see we had a bubble. We had a bubble on top and a couple of bubbles on the side, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take 10 grams of the sourdough starter. To that, we're going to add 20 grams of water and 30 grams of flour, because that seems to be a better ratio and is starting to actually do something. Hang in there, you guys, with your sourdough. Sometimes the starter takes a little bit longer. And you can see what I even did here is I went to a smaller jar, just so it's a little bit more manageable. Again, 10 grams of starter, 20 grams of water, and 30 grams of flour. You're going to go ahead and give that a mix and set it aside again overnight. And by day 7, we're starting to look like we've got a little more action, right? We've seen some rise. We've got more bubbles that we're seeing. And you can actually see as I'm pulling that apart, we've got a more active sourdough, and I'm going to go one more day. So again, 10 grams of starter. We're going to throw in 20 grams of water, 30 grams of flour. We're going to mix that up. And then on day 8, we've got doubling. We've got bubbles, and we are ready to bake.